Hey guys, Alesh here, and this is my first tech guide for TempoStorm.com. I hope you like it. And today we will talk about the Sunshine Hunter. Actually, more about like the most recent one, the faster Sunshine Hunter after Nextremas came out. It's more faster than a normal Sunshine Hunter, but if you look at it, there are some similarities to the old one. So yeah, we can talk about it right now, and let's get to it. So we play double Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark is like a really great card against druids, against handlocks, against a lot of stuff that like have they play big minions, even against warrior, etc. It's just like card you have to play. Some matchups are unwinnable without it. So this is a great card, and I definitely would say to play both of those. Then we play double flare. You can play also trackings if you like that better, but I think flare is at the moment better than tracking on ladder because there are a lot of trap based decks. You can find mostly hunters, but also you can find some paladins, you can find some mages that play traps, and yeah, flare just gives you this redraw plus OP effect that any other class doesn't have. So I think I would play both flares at the moment rather than tracking. But if you play against more controls on ladder, you might try trackings for sure. Then we have first drops. Before I get to Leper Gnome, I would like to talk about Undertaker first. Undertaker is a new card from Nextremas. It's a 1-drop, 1/2, which are not really great stats, but the thing is that when you summon Death Rattle effect, it gains +1/+1, and it can snowball pretty hard and pretty fast. So this card is something that you have like early advantage on board, gives you this tempo, I would say, and it combos out with a lot of your cards like Leper Gnome, Web Spinner, Hound Creeper, Mad Scientist. And as I said, like this is more faster version of a Sunshine Hunter, and it's mostly because of a ladder, how it looks like right now. It's just beginning of the season, right? Like season started about 2 days ago. So season started about 2 days ago, and there's a lot of zoo on ladder. There's a lot of hunters on ladder. There's a lot of like miracles on ladder as well. And if you're faster in these matchups, those like matchups get much better compared to like the normal Sunshine if you didn't play any 1-drops or if you just played Web Spinner. Then we have traps. We have traps as explosive traps and double freezing. You play freezing because it's the best trap in the game. It's good against control, it's good against aggro, so freezing trap definitely. And also explosive trap, mostly because of zoo on ladder right now, because it's the beginning of the season. So explosive trap is pretty great, and yeah, explosive trap once. I can also play snake traps. I played snake traps at the end of the season when I was tryharding for top 16. So I got like rank 30 legendary with snake traps, rank 20 I think, yeah, rank 20 legendary with snake traps. So if you play like more control matchups, snake trap might be a little bit better. Then we go Hounded Creeper. Hounded Creeper, beast, so it combos out with Starving Buzzard. It also is great with Undertaker as a 2-drop to follow up your Undertaker, buffs your stuff. We only play one because we don't play Houndmaster, and like the Hounded Creeper is actually kind of weak in mirror matchup if you play against other hunters. So it's also a little better against other hunters to play just one Hounded Creeper. Then we have double Mad Scientist. I'm not gonna talk about this much because Mad Scientist is just like one of the strongest cards from Nextremas, I would say. Like it gives you, if you think about it, it draws you a card, it gives you 2/2 on board, and it gives you 2 mana because you don't even have to play the trap, right? It gives you 2 mana essentially, which is a huge tempo swing on the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the game. Then we have Starving Buzzard. This is your redraw, your draw engine in your deck, something is pretty basic. Eaglehorn Bow, Yeah, I used to play one, but with the Mad Scientist, like the Ighorn bow is just so much stronger because you have essentially you have 5 traps if you look at it that way. Not really, but you have 5 ways to draw in your traps, and you don't spend too much space in your deck with your traps. So Ighorn bow is something that's really great twice in your deck at the moment. Animal Companion, this could be questionable, but I still think Animal Companion is worth it, even though you sometimes get your Leox and you're kinda unhappy. But for 3 mana, a 4/4, 4/2 charge, even the Leok, like even Leok is a good drop for 3 mana. So yeah, Animal Companion, we played twice. Kill Command, we played twice. With Kill Command, all you have to think about is that you don't always use it for face damage. Sometimes you might even use it for clearing the board when you actually need to. In this matchup, you always have to think, like, even though it looks a little bit aggro-ish with this beginning of 1-drops and with 2-drops, but it's still essentially it's still Sunshine Hunter, right? And Sunshine Hunter is more mid-range based, and you are not going to rush your opponent. You can, but it's also fine if you don't, because like you have your late game like Savannah High mains or low tab and stuff. Like you have ways to get back into the game with Buzzard, Unleash, so you don't have to rush your opponent. So don't be afraid to use kill commands to clear. Unleash the Hounds, great card with Starving Buzzard, with Leroy Jenkins and Starving Buzzard. It's your draw engine. Sometimes just you have to, like, this card is just awesome against Shamans. You need to have it against Zoo. So I tried playing decks without it, but still it's worth it to have it in there. Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins is a card that's really important against matchups like Miracle Rogue, Sunshine Hunters, even Zoo. It's a thing that gives you a reach when you're behind, or it gives you, for example, cards if you need to do it with Buzzard and Unleash the Hounds combo against like control matchups that they don't play a lot of minions in late game, in like really late game. So Leroy Jenkins, reach, also a good combo with Unleash Buzzard. Low tap. Low tap gives you quite a bit edge in matchups like Miracle Rogue, which are usually bad for you. You kind of always need to have in mind you want to play low tap for some combo. You kind of want to play it with something in mind, like, okay, he played Auctioneer Conceal, now I'm going to play low tap to stop him down. Okay, I'm on 14 HP, he's going to be Droid on 9 mana. Okay, let's play low tap turn 8. So he cannot play his combo and stuff like that. You always have to think about stuff like that. So low tap, definitely a great card for a lot of matchups. And Savannah High main, probably one of the best 6-drops in a game. It gives you cards when you need to. You can also kill it with the Buzzard to draw another card. Great card. It's ridiculously good again control matchups against like Warrior and stuff. So yeah, this is the deck. You can also make some few changes, like Explosive Traps, play Snake Traps instead of it. You can maybe even play like Sludge Belcher in it. Sludge Belcher is actually pretty interested in it, but I think it's a little bit better if you have like this more early game at this meta currently. So yeah, check it out, and I hope you like it. Peace out.